go home. I feel like it's just really easy for me to get anxious right now. Literally feels like the songs that I sing, the songs that I wrote are perfectly personifying my life. And they obviously do because I wrote them and they're my life, but it feels like it keeps happening. I'm listening to the songs and I'm like, wow, this is literally what I feel right now. This is exactly what I feel. This is my situation. Could it be the chicken or egg? At least we're at a step where I feel validated. At least I'm at a point where I'm not completely doubting myself, so I guess if it is a manifestation, at least it's one that gets me to realize my power, I guess. I've been writing more empowering and more songs that help me to remember who I am and stuff like that, but I've been trying not to be too focused on music because I don't want to get attached to anything, and I mean, that's a pattern in my life too. I'll get attached to things and then I will self-sabotage once I start getting and seeing more results. But not on purpose. It's more like things will happen in my life, a lot of stressors that cause me to quote unquote break. It gets me feeling very, I guess, disempowered. So I'm currently in a parking lot that I don't normally go to, but it looks like it's gonna be a decent spot to watch the sunset, so that's cool. I put gas in the car so that I wouldn't feel bad about sitting in it if it got too hot. I did take a nap in the car too, but that was a little hell, but it was I told myself this is gonna be my test meditative process, and I told myself I'm gonna try to, maybe I could sweat out the trauma, sweat out the pain that I'm feeling. I know that I need to release somehow, so that was my intention with sleeping in the car for about an hour, it was about an hour. I was sweating my ass off, dripping. It felt really nice when I turned the car on and started driving. Got another Starbucks. That has been keeping me going today. I did not eat a thing and I was offered pancakes, but honestly it hurts me and I don't like playing with food but I also feel like sometimes there's transactions that are unsolicited and I feel like it's not worth it. I know I'm deserving of just a simple thing I was asking for, which is consideration, patience, just a willingness to try to see me, I guess. Willingness to understand and hear me out and hear my perceptions without feeling dismissed. That's just simple, but I guess I'm expecting someone to do something that when they don't have the capacity to do it. I think that's what gets me upset, is I feel like they should have the capacity, especially when they tell you all these things. They're mature, they are really good at being a specific type of person when it, I guess, is easy. But I think that's what's part of relationships, is this isn't just stupid drama that's pointless. These are the struggles and situations that couples go through, and that's what they call the hard work. And I feel like it's really interesting. 10 years, almost 11 years, it feels like he thinks that we've done a lot of hard work, but this is also that. This isn't just nothing, not just, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, did me holding back and trying to coddle his emotion make him think all this time that things were, I don't know. I just don't think it's one person's fault. But anyway, I don't know, to just not want to hear the other person out and to just be dismissive and triggering to them is really sad. I just feel like that's a person I don't know, but I've seen it many times. So you think I listen when he shows me who he is. I try to see the benefit of the doubt. I try to see how this is probably a lesson for me. I try to see where's my reflection in this. But I'm starting to realize I don't think he can possibly be aware of the fact that maybe, I don't know, maybe that's my own belief, but it feels like he doesn't have the capability to step back and see that what he's doing is what he's saying I'm doing. He thinks I'm dismissing him. Well, I'm just trying to relay my feelings. He thinks that's dismissive when, I don't know, there's just so much I'm learning, and I don't think there's any reason to treat someone like an enemy. If that's something your partner's calling out, why try to fight them? And what does that help when you're just gaslighting their reality? you're telling them that what they are experiencing isn't true. Wouldn't you have at least a little bit of curiosity, even if it wasn't the truth? Wouldn't you have curiosity of why your partner feels that way and how we can make it bridge the gap, I guess? But just learning to honor. I don't need to battle and fight to be seen. I'm really doing my best to be seen by me. My mind's telling me I just need to change something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this relationship. Maybe it's my dogs. I don't know. I feel like my dogs aren't really an issue. It is an issue when he makes me feel bad about it. That's what hurts me, is being treated like I'm not doing my best with the tools that I have to make a difference, and just being treated like I am just this, not an equal in the relationship. I just bring him down. I'm just the reason for him being unfulfilled and unhappy. It just seems unfair sometimes, I guess. I'm gonna transmute the contradiction. He got me this ring and I always wear it every single day, and I'm wondering if I put it on, what is that gonna be? An energetic tie? Maybe it is. He got me this necklace too that I wear every day. It is crazy what it does. It blinds you. But on the bright side, I channeled my creativity to do some drawing. It looks kind of crazy right now. I always say that. It's just not done yet. And I've been kind of into drawing inner child type energies. Things that make me feel like safe. When you look at it, you just feel butterflies and flowers. The world is not like that, so it's got to go out of your way to create things that you want to see. Speaking of which, I'm transmuting the contradiction. When all around me drowns in hell, I sing to the masses a slow spell. I think I vented enough. Probably not going to put this out. Maybe one day I'll think that these videos are worthy of sharing. Maybe there's something value. This is the song that my client added to my playlist. That's a church song. Maybe I should listen to it.